Man, I am really hungry. I'm craving something sweet and sour, you know? Oh, man, you know what? Mangoes are actually what I'm craving right now. Hey, what are you doing? Looks like a lot of mangoes there.
Oh hey there, Joshua. We're making a bit of transformation here. We're thinking of making fermented pickled mangoes.
Fermented pickled mangoes. Never had them before.
Oh, you should try it.
Yeah, the fermentation really adds a unique taste.
These firm mangoes are ideal for holding their shape during the process.
Slicing them this way allows the brine to penetrate effectively.
So why even pickle them? Why not just eat them as they are?
Well, it's a great way to preserve them in this warm climate. But the taste changes in a really interesting way, where we use brine sugar, salt, and vinegar.
The acidic environment created by the vinegar inhibits undesirable microbial growth, ensuring a safe and flavorful outcome. The salt also plays a crucial role in drawing out moisture.
And the sugar provides the initial food source for the beneficial microorganisms during fermentation, contributing to the final flavor profile.
Ah, okay, but the fermenting thing, what's the science behind that?
It is a natural metabolic process where microorganisms convert carbohydrates into acids or alcohol. In this case, we are encouraging lactic acid fermentation, which gives that characteristic sour taste. The primary microorganisms involved are lactic acid bacteria, which are naturally present on the surface of the mangoes and in our environment.
For the brine, we just mix white sugar, salt, and vinegar with a little water until it's fully dissolved.
The concentration of each ingredient is important to control the fermentation and ensure proper preservation.
So that's it, just mix everything together.
Yep, once the brine is ready, we just pour it over the mangoes, making sure they're completely submerged. This anaerobic environment favors the right kind of fermentation.
Then we put it in a clean, airtight container. This minimizes exposure to unwanted airborne microbes.
And then patience is key. We let it sit at a room temperature for about 24 hours. This allows the lactic acid bacteria to become active in this tropical warmth.
You might observe small bubbles forming. This indicates the ongoing fermentation process. During this time, the bacteria consume sugars in the mangoes and brine, producing lactic acid as a byproduct. While there aren't any specific enzymes we add, the bacteria themselves produce various enzymes that facilitate the breakdown of carbohydrates.
Then what?
After a few days, we transfer it to the refrigerator. The lower temperature slows down the fermentation, allowing the flavors to mature without becoming overly sour, typically for several weeks to months.
Then, the delicious fermented pickled mangoes are ready to enjoy. They are great as a side dish to balance out rich meals, as a condiment to add a tangy kick to sandwiches or salads, or even as a unique and flavorful snack. Some people even use the brine in marinades or dressing.
Thank goodness we're back to normal. Now about this fermentation you're about to do with our former self. Right, but since you're pickling, it's worth knowing that fermentation is all about tiny organisms working on the food. They break down things like sugar. And in the case of these mangoes, they'll produce acids. This is what gives the pickled mangoes the characteristic tangy flavor you're after. Plus, it acts as a natural way to preserve them. Beyond taste and preservation, this process can also be beneficial for our bodies. Sometimes, fermentation makes the nutrients in food easier for us to absorb. So, it's a pretty clever food transformation.